Okay, we are at Castro Regional Park, and this is the Medina River. The Medina River is a meandering stream because it curves, and you can see the curve going that way. It is also a perennial stream because it should be full all year round, but since there's human interaction and people take from it, it's not full everywhere. This rock is being crushed between two large tree roots. This process is called biotic weathering. Biotic weathering happens when the roots enter small cracks in the rock or grow around it in this case. The roots are continuously expanding over time, and the pressure of them expanding makes the rock split. And you can see that this rock is split in 3 different places. The same process is happening to this rock over here, except the roots is going right through it and splitting it in half lengthwise. You can see the root right here, and then you can see the splitting over here. You can also see that there is some greenish gray spots on this rock over here. You can see it like all over. This part is called lichen. Lichen is a fungi that is also an example of biotic weathering. Lichen expands and contracts with moisture to create small cracks that weaken it and cause more cracks over time. On this side of the river, you can see a runoff channel that is formed by water after it rains. This channel would be considered a gully since it is way too big to be a rill. Since it is a steep slope, the water speed is faster going down, causing these stones the water is carrying to make the gully deeper. Over here. As you can see, this runoff channel is shallower but slightly steeper than the other one. You should also notice the big rocks at the bottom of the channel. There are 3 here and more behind me. That is evidence of either a rock slide or deposition of the runoff channel. I can't tell. This rock has some pieces removed from it, right here. This is called mechanical weathering. You can see where these small pieces likely fit. Since this rock is at the bottom of an incline, then this was most likely caused by abrasion. Other rocks would tumble down and hit the stone, causing the breakage. The rocks would come from up there, probably when it rains, and the water would take them and hit the rock, because you can see there are a lot of cracks in this rock, but you can see evidence of the breakage on these small pieces right here, and that some are right there. These 2 rocks have also been suffering from abrasion. You can see a large channel right here, and even down there, and you can see a bunch of different marks and stuff along with that rock too. But since that rock isn't more as tilted as this one, it doesn't have those bigger pieces missing. All rocks and streams were carried from upstream and deposited here. You can see 3 larger rocks and a lot of other smaller rocks. All of these rocks were left here because the stream either became more shallow or they couldn't get any farther downstream. They might move downstream if the water level rises enough. But as you can see, the water level hasn't risen much since there are greenery around there that would probably not grow underwater. Over here, there are 2 more runoff channels. This one would be considered a rill because it is more shallow, and the one over there would be considered between a rill and a gully because it's more wider. They both are coming from the same source upstream, and then they split and they go into the Medina River where they come together again. This is another gully that has a waterfall downstream right here. If there were no water in the gully, then you would probably see evidence of a plunge pool and undercutting. Plunge pools happen when the force of the falling water erodes the bottom of the gully. So where the water goes down, there would be a kind of indent in the bottom of the gully. Undercutting happens when softer rock is breaking off under the waterfall, which causes kind of cave-like structures you can kind of see right there. And on this waterfall, you can almost see that the tip of it is breaking off. and it'll just keep on cutting back more until the whole piece is gone.